Hello, guys. Welcome to YouTube again. That's Steven Sturgill, and welcome again to my little chess channel. Going over a 8-minute game I played a couple of days ago at the most on lichess.org. It was a Vienna game, Vienna Gambit. Really enjoying the Vienna game lately. I've played a lot of systems, and I think the Vienna to me embodies most of what I'm looking for in an opening, with really no drawbacks to speak of. So I think it's kind of in many ways an ideal opening. Amongst higher GMs, it's fairly easy to draw the game. You don't have to worry too much as white. If black is maybe 50 to 100 elo higher than you, that should be a very easy draw. Worst case scenario, whilst presenting you plenty of chances to actually win the game. So I think it's an ideal opening. And there have been very many modern nuances in the game in the last couple of years. So don't think of it as this old, archaic opening from 1825. You know, it's got a lot of fire in it. So, anyways, starting off the game, I'm not going to elaborate too much. The King's Gambit style f4. Well, and I thought that was a silly move, but I guess what am I saying? There is nowhere else to go for black. I love to see black undeveloping. I play this here, pin the pawn. I take this guy off with my bishop. And I should have probably just taken here with the bishop. That would have been very dynamic and strong. But I kind of wanted to test black's mettle here, so I went this move, and I was, in case you're wondering, the hope was that, well, excuse me, the hope is if he'd played this, I would then play this, and I don't know, play for some kind of tricks on the D and E file, maybe get some bishops going out to H3 at some point. Knight's going to come in on one of these squares at some point. I don't know, bishop to D3 at any rate, but at any rate, I'm glad that he played this instead, which allowed this. Castles. And here I just took. And now, obviously, worst case scenario, if I just do this, I have probably a decent rest of the game. I don't have any advantage to speak of, but even, I'm just saying worst case scenario, it's a drawn end game from here. But of course, you would never do that. So, oops. I'm backing up. Let's see. How do we? Obviously, black did not play a strong response. If he'd played this, I simply would have taken this guy off. Develop my bishop. Develop my rook with tempo. And I'm almost wondering if I could get away with something like this. Yeah, this wouldn't be bad either. That's what I thought. That's a good line. Let's see, this would be better. Getting this eighth pawn moving and grooving quite rapidly. Can I just push that again? I wonder. I don't see why not. This. Yeah, this. I quite like the knight here. Hit the rook. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on that. There's some really good juicy lines in here, but at any rate, black did not play the. Again, this is an 8-minute game and nerves and what have you. He plays this ridiculous bishop d8. I play check. Much stronger. Unfortunately, I wish I'd seen this idea at the time. Would have been this with an obvious. That's all she wrote. The point is that if black does not take the knight back and merely plays where could he go? Not here, of course. That would be mate in one. You get this type of thing. Queen is lost, and I'm thinking, obviously, even this would be bone crushing. But queen lost, mate's coming. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. That's one way to do it. Let's see. This also is mate in seven. And bada bing, boom, bum. Or the queen can go there, doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go back through the actual game. As I said, I played the much weaker. But that's the thing, guys, is that sometimes if you play a really strong practical move in an actual game, the opponent very often is going to panic and just crumble because they don't see a strong enough counter response. Uh, in fact, here he should have just done this, and I would have done this. This type of thing. It's a little slower, but still totally crushing, obviously. Gobble up that guy. Grab this guy. And get these pawns rolling. Queen comes off. There's no need to keep the tension. Get this guy rolling. Well, that's just total capitulation, right? When you see this type of thing, it's just game over, etc., etc. Beautiful fork there. Now I'm just making moves. It doesn't really. Of course, if this, you just push this guy, and that's all she wrote. I can just give this guy up. There's no way to stop the queening pawn. Check. Bye bye point, etc., etc., etc. Okay, going back finally, just to end. Quickly fast forward through. Yeah, he panicked here though, unfortunately, and just did this ridiculous exchange. And I mated him there on the move 21. So sometimes, guys, just finding moves that your opponent is not expecting or cannot easily and quickly counter can often lead to dramatic results and a very easily won game. So happy chessing. I love the Vienna Gambit, Vienna game in general. Omaha Gambit's part of the Vienna system. I'm sure there are others I'm not aware of. I hope to become aware of. And I hope this gives you food for fodder and some ideas for your chess games online. And wherever you're playing, guys, best of luck. Chess is the greatest game in the world. Um, Golf may be a close second. Anyways, all the best, and until next time, keep on chessing. Bye bye.